the misunderstanding is that we're separate.
What causes that tremendous misunderstanding? Why does it come so far?
It began with our ideas about God, even those who don't believe in God. But those who do believe in God, which, by the way, is the vast majority of the human race, as I'm sure you know, anthropologists tell us that well over 80% of the people in the world believe in some kind of higher power. So, but what they believe about the higher power is it's over there. It's somewhere. But it's somewhere over there, and we're down here. It's what I call separation theology, a theology that insists that God or the divine higher power is out there somewhere, and we're down here, trying to somehow unite with it or get back. Now, that wouldn't be so bad, Alex, if the separation theology was as far as it went. But the problem with a separation theology is that it creates a separation cosmology. That is, a cosmological understanding that everything is separate from everything else. This lamp is separate from me. This water is separate from the chair. Everything, we live in a cosmology of a cosmos where everything is separate. And that wouldn't be so bad either if that was the beginning. If it was just a belief system, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. But it doesn't stop there. Because a separation cosmology inevitably creates a separation psychology. I begin to see myself, my own psyche, as separate from every other psyche. And I deny even the possibility that there could be some place where we are united, where we share a commonality. And you know what? Even that wouldn't be so bad if it started and ended there. But it doesn't. Because a separation psychology inevitably produces a separation sociology. Sociological differences that separate themselves into groups. Political parties, nationalities, groups, the gays, the straights, the blacks, the whites, the Catholics, the Protestants, the Jews, the Muslims, the Buddhists. Everybody starts grouping around their own individual groups, and they want nothing to do with the other group. In fact, if you belong to the other group, they'll tell you you're going to hell. Fundamentalist Christians will look you right in the face and tell you, because if you're not a Christian, you're going to hell. And you know what? Even that wouldn't be so bad if it were just a belief system. But the problem with a separation sociology is that it inevitably produces a separation pathology. Pathological behaviors of self-destruction. We're like guppies. We're like little fish that eat their own young. Pathological behaviors of self-destruction, evident throughout human history from the beginning of time. So we see that a separation theology creates a separation cosmology, which creates a separation psychology, which creates a separation sociology, which creates a separation pathology. That's what produces the outcome that you're seeing on the planet today. And what can change it? What can turn it around? A new idea, a new thought, a thought that could move us to a new place. That's why this is called the New Thought Movement. And the new idea is we are all one. I'm not just one with you. I'm one with the earth itself. I'm one with all of life. And dare I say it, I'm one with God. I am united with the divine. I'm not saying that I am God any more than a wave is the ocean. The wave wouldn't say I'm the ocean, but it would say I am a wave of the ocean. I arise from the ocean. I'm an expression of the ocean. I'm never separate from the ocean. I'm not other than the ocean. I am simply an individual expression, magnificent and glorious and beautiful, powerful expression, but never separate from the ocean. And when my individual expression is complete, I recede back into the ocean to arise again on another day. And so we are waves on the ocean of God. And if everyone understood that and saw themselves in that way and expressed themselves in that way, the world would change overnight. And here's what's interesting, Alex. This is not New Age philosophy. Every spiritual teacher from the beginning of time has told us the same thing for thousands of years. So the question isn't, to whom is God talking? The question is, who's listening?
Why are so little listening? Thank you, Neale. My last question. You said that the best thing to help yourself is to help others, to serve others, to inspire others. You inspired millions, a lot of million people with your books, with your work, with your seminars. What is your vision from the future?
You know, Victor Hugo, the wonderful French poet and novelist and philosopher, said in his last public address in 1879, in the 20th century we will see the death of war. War will be dead. Frontier boundaries will be dead. Dogmas will be dead. Anger will be dead. He thought that was going to happen in the 20th century. His timing was a little bit off. He didn't count on how immature as a species we actually are. But now something magical is happening on the earth. We are maturing rapidly because the ideas that are coming to us from many different sources are opening us to the grandest notion we ever had about the greatest possibilities we could ever embrace for our species and for all of life. And because we are now being opened to those new kinds of ideas and finding them very attractive and very exciting to us, I think that Victor Hugo's prediction will be coming true in the 21st century. And I don't think anything really can stop it. Victor Hugo also said, all the armies of the world are not powerful enough to stop an idea whose time has come. The idea of our oneness with the divine, with the earth, and with each other is an idea whose time has come. We can see the obvious benefit of it. But how would we ever get that idea across to as many people as possible, as fast as possible? By doing the kind of thing that you're doing. You are part of the process by which these ideas will reach thousands and thousands of people. So you have become a messenger, one of those who has the ability to create a new tomorrow. I won't even say God bless you. I will say God has blessed you. And God has blessed us by your presence and your work.
Thank you, Neale. Wonderful words. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. And I thank everybody who sees that video, hopes your vision comes true. Thank you, Neale.
You're very welcome. I'm sure that the vision will. It's up to you.